I believe this will be Shane's last fight. I'm really gonna hurt you.
David's on! He's bubbling! The referee stops the fight! It's all over!
Mafaufau Sita was born on a small Samoan island. He had not great height, short reach, and seemed to have no chance of becoming a successful boxer. However, his warrior spirit led him to the ring, and he became a nightmare for his opponents under the name David Tua.
But David Tua was crushing people.
Tua comes right at him, another big bomb, and Ruiz is down.
Tua was terrifying because he could hit like a train, and his head was like fire hydrant sized.
Yeah.
And he could just bang, he could just take him in the face.
You know what I like about Montana? There it is. The first left hook he threw from Montana, and he may not recover.
In this video, I will show you the best fights of the legendary Tuaman, and of course, the most exciting knockouts in his career.
This is my story so far. It's time, and let's get it on.
After a successful amateur career and a bronze medal at the Sydney Olympics, David Tua made his professional boxing debut in December 1992, knocking out Ron Humes in 30 seconds.
And that's why he's been KO'd his last 4 times out, and boom, the left hook. David Tua starts this fight off quickly.
Even then, commentators astutely noted that he could become the next Mike Tyson.
Well, they think David Tua could be the next Mike Tyson. He has a lot of power. He's very aggressive. He starts off, as Tyson did, extremely fast in these fights.
From his early fights, young Tua demonstrated a style that he would maintain throughout his career. Quick closing of the distance to his opponent, explosive punches, and an unmatched left hook that brought him the lion's share of victories in the ring.
Body shot sends Davis down here in round number 1. You see the time winding down.
Fulminante. Sencillamente no hay manera de hacer.
Due to his small stature of 178 centimeters and an arm reach of 178 centimeters, David had to reach for his opponents. But his speed and explosiveness left no chance for his rivals.
This might be his advantage. Big touches.
Within 3 years in the ring, he amassed a record of 22 undefeated victories. In March 1996, he faced his first serious opponent, future WBA world champion John Ruiz, who at the time held the WBC international belt. A powerful opponent, but he was no match for David's hunger for victory. He destroyed Ruiz in just 19 seconds.
Tua with a big left hook, and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him, another big bomb, and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now. Tua came storming out, it's over. Tony Perez stops it.
That was the fastest knockout in HBO history. And in addition to the belt, Tua entered the top 10 world heavyweight rankings. As his opposition became more serious, in September 1996, he faced undefeated Daryl Wilson, who was ranked 3rd in the world boxing rankings. He could not withstand even 1 round against the Samoan puncher.
Wilson tries a right hand across the top. Tua lands a short left.
After 25 fights, David Tua was only second to Mike Tyson in the number of knockouts in the first round.
That David Tua was a knockout fighter. He's not a boxer, he's a puncher.
The sweet revenge took place in December 1996, when David Ison, who defeated David in the semifinals of the Olympics Games, couldn't do anything against the super powerful and more experienced Tua, although he probably put up the toughest fight in David's career.
Oh, that was Dante.
He's on retained, hands dropped for a moment. He gets the hands back up. Tua tries to finish. He's on retained, won't go down now. And it's over.
Wisely stopped the fight. A sensational fight.
In April 1997, the future world champion, Oleg Moskayev, managed to keep Tua at bay, keeping him away from himself. However, towards the end of the fight, David was able to land a punch on the Russian, and a series of powerful blows forced the referee to stop the fight.
Get his head on that one. Moskayev is out.
In 1997, Tua was ranked #1 in the world, and a championship fight seemed within reach. However, his fourth defense of the WBC international title against the powerful and unpredictable Nigerian, Ikabe Abuchi, proved to be a setback. Tua lost by a unanimous decision, crushing his dreams of a championship fight and forcing him to start over.
New WBC international heavyweight champion.
That is going to bring some mystique back down to that left hook. He is stalking Tyson like there's a left hook, Lally down again.
Oh, takes a wicked left hook. That could be it, Arnie.
Don't blink.
Get in there, Smoker.
Smoker can't even get him off.
5 lightning-fast wins, and a year and a half later, Tua stepped into the ring as a challenger for the IBF title against another future champion, Hasim Rahman. It was truly a tough fight for Tua, and he lost on the judges' scorecards. However, as we know, Tua was a tough and fast boxer, and he managed to overwhelm Rahman with punches in the 10th round.
Rahman is hurt. Definitely hurt. Rahman taking shots. He's about to go down. Only the ropes are holding him up, and Asimanos is going to stop it.
It took David 2 whole years to realize his right to a championship fight, while Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield determined the stronger in their 2 bouts. But Tua didn't waste time and knocked out everyone who stood against him, doing so within 3 rounds.
Swinging away, left, right, Obed's in trouble, and down he goes. Look at the power behind these punches, and Daniels is down.
In November 2000, Tua finally got a title fight against the undisputed champion Lennox Lewis. However, unfortunately, he did not live up to fans' expectations and fought a rather lackluster bout. Lewis kept Tua at bay and did not let him get close, ultimately winning by a unanimous decision.
Very late. One last gamble from David Tua. It's all over.
The disappointing loss did not break David Tua's spirit, and he continued to crush opponents in hopes of another championship fight. In April 2002, he won the NABF title in a fight against Quando.
He's nearly out on his feet. Tua, uppercut, right hand, left hand. Huge trouble. The fight is stopped. The fight is stopped. David Tua knocks out Quando. He is back at the top of the heavyweight ladder.
And in August, he destroyed the 2-weight world champion, Michael Moorer.
Body punches early. The ribcage of Moore, and down goes Moore. There's a 30-second knockout right there.
David Tua struggled to maintain his fitness, and he began to have weight issues and disagreements with his trainer. As a result, he was unable to fight for several years. However, if a fight could be organized, it was a thrilling spectacle for fans and a nightmare for his opponents.
By David Tua.
A little more here in the final minute of this 4th round. Look at that double left hook, and the one to the body sends down Gutierrez. You know what I like about Montana? There it is, the left hook. The first left hook he threw from Montana, and he may not recover.
Strong right here and try and put it into it, and a left hook again puts down Fox. And this fight is in fact over.
He scored his last knockout victory on October 3, 2009, after another comeback to boxing against his opponent, Shane Cameron.
Gets hit again with a right hand, left hook. He's not going to last this round. David's over. He's pummeling. The referee stops the fight. It's all over. A 2nd round knockout
David Tua retired in 2013 with a record of 52 wins, 43 knockouts, 5 losses, and 2 draws. He defeated 4 boxers who became world champions, although he himself had only one chance to win the coveted title. Despite his modest achievements, David Tua is remembered as one of the brightest boxers in history, and fans lament that his fight with Mike Tyson never happened.
I was the greatest heavyweight that never won a title. And that's not too bad, you know, it's not too bad at all.